Hello, folks. Been a while. So, remember when I made that video about Wabbit? Well, guess what, folks? Wabbit got a season 2. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Wabbit has not been seen for so long. Most likely was canceled. But all of a sudden, Wabbit got a season 2. But they changed the name. Instead of it being called Wabbit, a Looney Tunes production, it's now called The New Looney Tunes Show. That's right, folks. They apparently took it and revamped it and changed it around. Let's talk about the other thing. That there was something called the Looney Tunes Show, and that even got canceled. It's sad, too. It's like, wow. That show technically had nothing wrong besides the whole. Technically, I was okay. I liked that show. Just Lola was the messed up part. Just Lola was the worst part of it all. Everything else was cool. I actually liked that. It was remixing. They even did some 3D stuff, but people kept on saying, no, we don't want it. And because you guys were like, no, we don't want new shows. No, the new shows are lame. And lots of people will be like, make new shows that are good. We get stuck with not having new shows at all. And we get Teen Titans Go. So chances are this new season of Wabbit, aka the new Looney Tunes show, is going to be on Boomerang. And that's one thing I have to talk about in another video. But let's just talk about Wabbit Season 2, Episode 1. It doesn't really have a name, but they have at least 4 things. And there's lots of things that I need to tell you about it. But anyways, they had Pygmalion, Bugs the Gladiator, Daffy, a duck in the penthouse, and Tour de Bugs. So they had 4 packed into one. Yeah, it was like 5 minutes, actually. It's like, I think 5 minutes on each. So that's pretty cool. Able to fit in more than what they did with Wabbit, I think. Kind of. So, one thing you need to note is that Daffy steals the show. He does. He steals the show. From the get-go with Pygmalion, you do have Porky Pig, this new guy that's a horse, and Daffy. Then you have Bugs the Gladiator, and the Emperor. You would figure the Emperor would be Elmer Fudd. That makes a perfect sense. But instead of that, they had Daffy being the Emperor, and Daffy was being his crazy self. Then we had Duck in a Penthouse. You know what that means, right? Daffy. And they captured Daffy as if he was way back in the day. And of course, Porky Pig was involved too. Let me try to remember. I think there was that horrible one that was made years ago, decades ago. That was original. It dealt with, I think, Elmer Fudd getting screwed over because of what Daffy does. Yeah, I hate that one. I hate that episode so much. Well, this one actually does a better job than what that one does. It was so funny. And Tour de Bugs, oh my gosh, Tour de Bugs was easy to figure out. So you had Squeaks, who was featured in the first season of Wabbit, which of course it makes sense of, yeah, they just made Wabbit season 2, but revamped it and turned it to the new Looney Tunes show. Yeah, Squeaks, you had, my gosh, I forgot his name, but we got the turtle, and we have Bugs, and they all were trying to race to the finish line. But Squeaks was taking his sweet time, and I figured, yeah, Bugs and the turtle would screw each other over, and Squeaks would win. Guess what? It did happen. It so happened. Oh man, I hate being an adult sometimes. But anyways, yeah, in this whole entire series, I think Daffy is going to steal the show, or other characters are going to steal the show from Bugs. Because, well, it's now the Looney Tunes show. It's not Wabbit anymore. It's the Looney Tunes show. And let me tell you, Porky Pig, he got fatter. Holy crap. They turned Porky Pig so damn fat. At least the good news is he's taller too, but he got so fat. Oh my gosh, he got so fat. What did you do? That's as bad as what you did with Lola. Turn her into a crack junkie. I'm sorry, kids are listening. Turned her into a person who loves to eat candy and drink lots of energy drinks and Red Bull and Mountain Dew. Yeah, this time they turned Porky Pig and just straight up said, go to town. Or maybe Porky Pig was looking for jobs so much that he got so depressed. And, well, guess what? He ate. Yeah, he ate his feelings because he couldn't find anyone. He couldn't find a job. Oh man. So yeah, he's fat as hell. Daffy stole the show in this episode. Will it continue? I think maybe, or at least other characters. Sadly, Sylvester and Tweety is going to be involved. I hate those. I hate the old ones now. I already made a video about that some years ago. I don't think Wally. I think Wally Coyote might be there, but I did remember seeing Roadrunner running out of the rabbit hole. And I think, of course, the Granny is back and Yosemite Sam's back. But of course, Yosemite Sam was already in Wabbit anyways, so yeah, that's a thing. I don't think we even saw Elmer Fudd at all. That's sad. Oh my gosh, if we didn't see Elmer Fudd in season 1 of Wabbit, then holy crap, you lost someone very, very cool. But they made lots more enemies that Bugs dealt with. The real question is, even though chances are it was canceled, who exactly in their right mind would say, we need less Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny was the problem with Wabbit. We need less Bugs Bunny and more characters. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it works. It definitely works. It works wonders. But wow. I mean, wow. So, in the layout, as you guys heard me say, yeah, Daffy in 2, and maybe even cameo in 1 more with Bugs, or someone else will cameo with Bugs, and then Bugs gets 2. And that's most likely how it's going to go. Will I continue reviewing this series? Not really. I just wanted to talk about the fact of how interesting this is, that Wabbit is returning, but it's going to be on Boomerang, chances are, because that's what's going on. That's going to be another video. Anyways, thank you for watching, folks, and yeah, Wabbit, aka the new Looney Tunes show, has returned.